Next year, Ms. Magazine celebrates 40 years as the first feminist magazine, which must be why Gloria Steinem is all over the place in the media lately. During a stop in Toronto, she endorsed the locally formed and internationally renowned Slut Walk, saying young women are advancing feminism in their own way with the issues of the day. She said she doesn't care if young women know about her as long as they know themselves. At 77, she's one of the most recognizable feminist leaders, in constant demand on the lecture circuit for her thoughts on the past and future of feminism. Why is there still such a need for her expertise? Surely there's a new young spokesperson who can pick up the torch. Or is there? Some people think Nicole Snooki of reality TV's Jersey Shore is a feminist icon. She certainly has no issues with self-expression, one of the hallmarks of the new feminism. This includes public drunkenness, skin-tight clothing, random casual sex, and cute stupidity. Or Kim Kardashian, who publicly x-rayed her backside to prove to the world that it contained no enhancing implant. In other words, she's all woman and proud of it. Sure, you've got Tina Fey, who's at least intelligent and has more than earned her keep in the male-dominated comedy genre, and Lady Gaga, who, despite her elaborately contrived eccentricity, doesn't shy away from speaking publicly about inequality. Unfortunately, though, there are more examples of role models on the minus side than the plus. So if not through entertainment, where are young women earning their feminist chops? Gloria Steinem says that it takes a personal experience of injustice to bring a young woman to her feminism. My own awakening began December 6, 1989, when in horror and disbelief I watched the news reports of the Montreal massacre and learned about Mark Lepin's hatred for the feminists. In second-year university, I suddenly had a great need to add every women's studies course I could fit into my schedule. I read up on everything, but I couldn't relate to very much of it. I felt so strongly about the senseless deaths in Montreal, and yet my research kept taking me to a place that seemed not of my generation. Then came feminism's third wave, along with it girl Naomi Wolf, author of The Beauty Myth, a book that predicted much of today's intense focus on looks, the influence of the cosmetic industry, the casual use of plastic surgery, and the mainstreaming of pornography. Here was a woman around my age who was able to synthesize all the complexities I was fighting to understand. To be sure, we've come a long way, baby, and I admire women for dressing as they please, freely expressing their sexuality, and completely embracing the tenet, the personal is political, in a way that I never could. With the exception of events such as the Slut Walk, the movement, for the most part, has changed from something outside our lives to an everyday kind of demonstration, anything from the way we dress to the negotiation of power at home and at work. But we still need intelligent, dedicated, mainstream leaders who can articulate and represent our issues. I confess I'm strangely compelled by the train wreck that is Jersey Shore. I think Snooki might even be a little smarter than her TV persona reveals, but the idea that she's the new face of feminism is absurd. As far as I know, the only political issue she's ever felt strongly about is a proposed tax on spray tanning. Perhaps I need to send her my well-worn copy of The Beauty Myth. For The Agenda with Steve Paikin, I'm Carla Lucchetta.